Combination of stitches creates these waves, but also straight lines kind of in the middle. On this video, I'm going to teach you how to do the wave and chevron stitch. I'm going to be using a 4mm hook and some cotton yarn size 4 in 4 different colors. So for this stitch, you want to start with a foundation chain that's a multiple of 6 plus 2. So in my case, I have 14. So to achieve this pattern, you want to work with 4 different colors, and you're going to work 2 rows per color. We're going to start with a base row. For the base row, you want to skip 2 chains, and then that 2 chains that you are going to skip counts as a single crochet. And now you want to do 1 single crochet into each of the chains of the row. So this base row is essentially just a single crochet into each of the chains. So do that, and I will see you at the end of it. All right, and this here is the end of the base row. So now you're going to move on to row 1. For row 1, you want to chain 1 and flip your work. You're going to do 1 single crochet into the first stitch. And now you're going to start the row repeat. You're going to do 1 half double crochet into the next stitch. So 1 half double crochet. Now you want to do 1 double crochet into the next stitch. Double crochet. Now you want to do 3 treble crochets into the next stitch. So for a treble crochet, you yarn over twice and you pull through 2 loops at a time. That is my first treble crochet. This will be my second. And now my third. Just grab more yarn here. Okay. So 3 treble crochets into the next stitch, all into the same spot. Now continuing the row repeat, you're going to do 1 double crochet into the next stitch. So 1 double crochet there. And now you want to do a half double crochet into the next stitch. Half double crochet. And to finish off the row repeat, you're going to do 1 single crochet into the next stitch. So as you can see, you've created this kind of mountain that goes up and down, and that ends the row repeat. So you want to go back to the beginning of it. The beginning was the half double crochet. So we're going to do that one more time. Half double crochet. Then you want to do a double crochet. Then you want to do 3 treble crochets into the same stitch. So that is 1, 2, and 3. Now we go back to the double crochet. You'll see here at the end of the row that you'll be left with 3 stitches. So that's the perfect amount that you need to do a double crochet into the next, then a half double crochet into the next, and into the very last one, you're going to do a single crochet to finish off your row 1. So that there is the end of row 1. You've now done 2 rows with this color, so you're going to move on to the next to work 2 rows. All right, so I've attached my color B. And now moving on to row 2, you're going to chain 1 and flip your work. You're going to skip the first stitch and then do 1 single crochet into the next. This here counts as a single crochet 2 together. Now you're going to do 1 single crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. So we do 1 and 2. And now you're going to start your row repeat. You're going to do 3 single crochets into the next stitch. So into the next, into the same spot, you do 3 single crochets. That's 2 and this is 3. Now you're going to do 1 single crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. So that's 1 and 2. Now we're going to work 3 single crochets together over the next 3 stitches. So for a single crochet together, you're basically just going to insert your hook, grab the yarn and pull through, and now do that 2 more times. Insert your hook into the next stitch, grab the yarn and pull through, and now one last time, go into the next stitch, grab the yarn and pull through. So you should have 4 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 of the loops for a single crochet 3 together. And now you're going to work 1 single crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. So that is 1 and 2. And that ends the row repeat. You can go back to the beginning of it. The beginning of the row repeat was the 3 single crochets into the next stitch. So we do 1, 2, 3. Now 1 single crochet into each of the next 2. Let's see. So here, because I'm approaching the end of the row, I won't be able to do the final full row repeat. So I'm just going to explain it to you. If you do have more stitches to go, after you do the 3 single crochets into the same spot, remember you're going to do 1 single crochet into each of the next 2 stitches, and then a single crochet 3 together. Then 1 single crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. So that's your row repeat. As you go up and down, that's what you want to do. At the end of the row, you are going to be left with 4 stitches after you do the 3 single crochets in the same spot. So into here, you're going to just do 1 single crochet into each of the next 2. 1 and 2. And you're going to be left with 2 stitches into which you're going to do 2 single crochets together. So the end of this row here, you're just going to finish it off with 2 single crochets together into your last 2 stitches. And that there is the end of row 2. For row 3, you're going to stay with this color since you're working 2 rows with the same color. So row 3, you're going to work it just as row 2. So we're going to chain 1, flip our work. We're going to skip the first stitch and then do 1 single crochet into the next. That counts as a single crochet 2 together. Now we're going to do 1 single crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. So 1 and 2. Now beginning the row repeat, we're going to do 3 single crochets into the same spot. So we do 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to do 1 single crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. I'm doing exactly what row 2 is, but I'm just going to do it with you here. Continuing the row repeat, you're going to work 3 single crochets over the next 3 stitches. So for that, you already know how to do that. We insert our hook and pull through. You have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 4. And now continuing the row repeat, you're going to do 1 single crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. And that finishes off the row repeat. So you go back to the beginning of it and do all that for however many stitches you have left, and I will see you at the end of the row. At the end of row 3 here, just like row 2, you're going to be left with 4 stitches. So you're going to do 1 single crochet into each of the next 2. That's, of course, after you've done the peak, which is the 3 single crochets into the same spot. And to finish off, you're going to be left with only 2 stitches into which you're going to work 2 single crochets together. So we grab the first one, second one, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. And that there is the end of row 3. For row 4, we're going to change to our next color. Okay, so I've attached my color C. So for row 4, we're going to start with a chain 4 and flip your work. We're going to skip the first stitch and then do 1 treble crochet into the next. So for treble crochet, remember we yarn over twice. And so into the second stitch, do a treble crochet. And this basically counts as 2 treble crochets together. Now we are going to start the row repeat. You're going to do 1 double crochet into the next stitch. So 1 double crochet there. Now you're going to do 1 half double crochet into the next. Now you're going to work 1 single crochet into the next. Now a half double crochet into the next. Now a double crochet into the next. And now you're going to do, over the next 3 stitches, you're going to do 3 treble crochets together. So for that, we're going to grab the yarn and pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and stop right there. And do that 2 more times. So we're going to yarn over twice, go into the next stitch, grab the yarn, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and stop. Now do that again, yarn over twice into the next stitch, grab the yarn, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And now you should have 4 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 of the loops. And here you've created 3 treble crochets together. So now we're going to go back to the beginning of the row repeat. Remember that's going to be 1 double crochet into the next. So double crochet, then a half double crochet, then a single crochet, then back to a half double crochet, then a double crochet, and if you have more stitches, then you're going to finish off the row repeat with the 3 treble crochets together. In my case, I'm at the end of the row and I'm only left with 2 stitches. So into here, we're going to do only 2 treble crochets together. So at the end of the row, you're going to do that slight tweak of only 2 treble crochets together instead of 3 like the row repeat calls for. And now we're going to close those off. And that there is the end of row 4. For row 5, still with my color C, we're going to chain 1 and flip our work. And for this row, you're just going to do 1 single crochet into each of the stitches of the row. So do that and I will see you at the end of the row. All right, so that's the end of row 5 here. I just want to point out that the last single crochet, I did it into the top of the turning chain. So that is the end of row 5. Now we're going to swap to our color D for row 6. Okay. So row 6, you're going to work it just like row 5. So we're going to do that again. We're going to chain 1, flip our work, and you're just going to do 1 single crochet into each of the stitches of the row. So that's easy. You want to do a single crochet into each stitch, and I will see you at the end of the row. Okay, so this here is the end of row 6. I've just done 1 single crochet into each of the stitches. So now moving forward, you want to repeat rows 1 through 6 until you have the desired length of your work or a finished swatch. And you want to remember that you're going to do 2 rows at a time with each color. So right now I'm going to go back to the beginning, so back to row 1, but I'm going to keep this color that I'm with, color D, to do row 1. And then I'm going to cycle through the colors 2 rows at a time. And here you have it. It's a really fun, beautiful wave pattern added to the fabric. It's got those kind of straight lines and then waves. So that's really pretty. I like this a lot. Pretty. Super pretty. Hey, while you're at it, why don't you just subscribe to my channel? Just do it. Just do it.